Hello everyone, I want to say thanks for always sharing my content. I really appreciate it. This channel has grown tremendously and it is because of your support. Now, I want to say that it takes a lot to publish these stuff and I'm asking you to continuously share the work. This week I am practically in the state of Texas and I'm attending a conference and I had a critical thought that I wanted to share on my channel. It's the issue of inclusion from a global perspective. I want to ask a question. How inclusive our world is today? Do we see people trying to work together for one achievement? And the simple answer you might see is no. You see, I think it's still a work in practice. We have so many competing factors and we have so many people wanting to have power that it destroys the process of inclusion. For decades, for centuries, we have seen where the dominance for power, for people's resources, has consistently caused the exclusion of people in our society. Going back to Africa, from the colonization period to the eradication of various indigenous groups. It has all happened in our time, where people's love for money and wealth has taken away what was rightfully belonging to others. Eventually, they excluded others. I started off with the point or the thought regarding global inclusion. Are we thinking about global inclusion at any point in time? Or we think that we can change organizations without looking at the global context? But my issue is, advocacy is not something that you say, all right, you know what, I'm an advocate for Black Lives Matter, but I'm not an advocate for that one. I think if you're an advocate, a true advocate for social justice goes across boundaries regardless of their focus area. So if you're in a movement that advocates for the life of Black individuals and you are in a situation that you realize that a white person is being hurt, the best thing to do is to intervene. Just like that guy in England who saw the white guy being hurled and practically being beaten, he just got up, grabbed the guy, threw him over his shoulder, and he walked away with him. That's true advocacy. Until we are ready to make that stand where we do not compartmentalize support and advocacy work, then it's defeating the process. True advocacy goes across boundaries. I came across a situation a few years ago when I was standing in a line in a store. This lady who was white went up to the person, the cashier, to cash her merchandise. When she reached after she stood in the line for roughly 10 minutes, the cashier said, "I can only take cash." The woman stood there not knowing what to do. She had waited so long. And as she waited, I stated to the cashier, "Please, you need to cash her. She's been waiting here for the longest possible while." And the cashier said, "No, she needs to join another line." I said, "I'm not moving until you get someone to serve her." This was a white person. When it comes down to justice and equality, it's for all. It's not for some. That's my critical thought.